to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you are returning. We're going to do a hopefully quick but next 48-hour reading. Okay, make sure to like the video, double tap the screen, and subscribe if you haven't already. I am a little bit tired, so I'm going to just do this right now. Okay. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc. Okay, please use common sense. This is a general reading for Aries through Pisces. Okay, so it may or may not resonate with you, so just keep that in mind. Watch for the signs that resonate with you, even if it's not your sun, moon, rising, Venus. That's why it's important for you to know your birth chart. Okay, but let's get into it. Okay. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 48 hours. All right. I've been so tired today. All right. Let's see. Aries. Aries, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours from now? Let's see. Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with a love situation. Okay. What's going on for Aries? You may be dealing with some sort of difficulties with a lover, Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc. in the next 48. Okay. Or a lover could be making something difficult for you. Okay. You guys may be having financial struggles, or because someone is having financial struggles, and they need your help. Someone could be asking you for money or a handout, or like I'm hearing like an offer, like somebody wants you to offer some sort of financial help to them. Okay. And I feel like that's going to put a strain on you. Yeah. So this person may not know that. Why is this person asking you? Let me see. This person could be afraid to ask you for money. Okay. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be. Someone's insecure about their financial situation, Aries. Okay. So they could be needing money, and even if it's not your lover, somebody around you is insecure about asking you for money in the next 48 hours. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody needs to either ask or don't. That's the way I see it. If you need help, ask. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Okay. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's kind of down on their luck right now. Okay, so somebody could be asking you for money. All right, let's see. Anything else? What's the Eight of Swords here for Aries? Next 48. This could be somebody younger than you. Okay. Somebody's in a bind. Okay. Hopefully no one's in jail, but somebody could be locked up needing like what do you call it, bond money. Okay, yeah, Seven of Swords. This person doesn't want, I'm telling you, they are needing your money, your financial help, but they don't want to tell you like why they're needing this money. They don't want to tell you what happened. Okay, they could have betrayed you. Excuse me, holy shit, I'm so sorry. Okay, this person, um they may have a hard time telling you like what the real reasoning is behind them needing your money. Okay, so anything else for Aries? Let's see what's going on for my Aries for the next 48. Yeah, you may not even have that type of money to just give out. Okay, I don't know how much somebody's asking from you. Okay, but it may kind of piss you off, honestly. Or the fact that somebody feels like they can come to you and ask for this type of money. Like, I feel like somebody either betrayed you or they were doing something they weren't supposed to do, and now they need your help financially. Okay, so something like that's going on in the next 48. All right, yeah. I feel like you do care about this person. You could be tied to this person in some sort of way. Okay, whether it's a relationship, marriage, you have kids together possibly. Okay, somebody's needing your help. Okay, let's get two more for Aries. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. If somebody comes back around you, especially if they haven't been around you in a minute, they're asking for money, like they need help all of a sudden. Okay, and you may be like, the audacity. Yeah, it's somebody you're not really with, or maybe you break up and make up with this person a lot. Okay. Use your intuition when it comes to helping this person, because I wouldn't. Okay, I would not help this person, but like I said, I feel like you do care, so you might consider like what you can do. But also, I feel like this person was knowingly out there doing stuff that they weren't supposed to do. Okay, so let's go to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for my Tauruses for the next 48? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Some of y'all could be feeling a little bit down in the dumps, okay? Or you're finally accepting a situation after feeling down in the dumps, okay? You're finally making a judgment. Um, I'm hearing because of a situation, okay? So there could have been some secrets that were revealed about a certain situation or person around you. And I feel like you're finally coming to terms with the fact that something's just not making you happy anymore, or somebody's not making you happy anymore. Okay. Let's see. So I feel like you're unsatisfied, Taurus, like somebody or some situation. Yeah, 10 of Cups reversed. It could be, what the fuck? It could be, it could be somebody that you're in a relationship with, okay? Maybe this person makes you laugh, but like, you're not actually happy, because just because somebody makes you haha sometimes doesn't mean that, you're meant to be together, okay? So you could be realizing that about somebody, or maybe you're realizing somebody does, maybe you haven't laughed in a minute, Taurus, you haven't laughed in a good minute, especially from this person. Okay, so yeah, you're in a relationship with this person, or you live with this person. I feel like the person or you find some sort of comfort in this person, but they're not doing it for you. Okay, so I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Maybe you also want, maybe you also don't feel comfortable with somebody living in your house. Okay, yeah, you want somebody to go on their merry way. Okay. So even if it's not a lover, it could be a friend, somebody that you live with, a roommate, like somebody is, you want them to move on. Okay. Because I feel like you're kind of emotionally, you don't want that person around anymore. Okay. You may be kind of indecisive on like how to tell them that. Okay. But I feel like you're kind of ignoring this person, or you're giving them signs. I feel like you're being a little bit passive aggressive, Taurus, in the next 48 with this person. I feel like it's somebody you live with because you don't want them around, or you feel like it was a bad idea for you to stay with somebody or live, or let somebody live with you. Okay, yeah, the tower reversed. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to figure out how to get somebody out of your house. Yeah, Five of Swords. You're kind of irritated with this person or these whoever lives with you. Okay, let's see. Could be a Virgo. We got two Virgo cards. Okay. Let's see. Anything else coming out for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Yeah, you want them out. Look. Four of Wands reverse. You want this person out of your house. Watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Okay. I will timestamp this afterward, and I'll do personals tomorrow. I'm just too tired to do them longer tonight. Let's see. What's going on for Tauruses? Yeah, somebody's actually made things worse. I feel like you had a vision in mind when it comes to like a living situation with somebody, and it's just not working. It's not working. It's actually irritating you. It's pissing you off. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be having a talk with this person. Okay, yeah, you want them gone. Ooh, okay. Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's see what's the outcome of this situation. Like after Taurus tells this person, like, I don't want you here, you're going to be happy. Okay. They might even respect your decision. I feel like this person may respect your decision, that they need to leave. Yeah, this person is going to respect the fact that they know. So this person knows like they've caused chaos in your home or something like that. And this person's going to respect the fact that like they know why you don't want them there. Okay. So it's giving like a roommate situation, whoever possibly lives with you. Okay, they still love you. Okay, they still love you. Y'all will still have fun, just not living together. Okay, so I don't know if it's a lover or not for you. Take it how it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But this is a situation where maybe you gave it a shot. Okay, maybe you gave it a shot and you said, "Yeah, this will be so fun. Like we can live together. Oh my God, we're gonna be roommates." And then you realize that's not a good idea. It never was. or maybe you thought it was a good idea, but you're realizing you're just not compatible to live with this person. I see you guys still being connected, still being friends, still being, romantic or whatever. I don't think this is a lover though. But anyways, I think you guys are finally like coming to terms with, like, there's going to be no bad blood. Okay, so Taurus, if you're worried about sun, moon, rising, Venus, okay, Mars, etc., if you're worried about telling somebody, hey, this isn't working out living wise, you know, you can get where I'm coming from, type shit. They're going to understand. Lovers, sun card, they're going to understand. Okay, they're not going to be mad. I feel like they completely understand why you're saying what you're saying, and they feel like it's fair. Okay. um so Gemini, Sun, Moon. Whoa. Okay. What are you worried about, Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Some of y'all could be dealing with some sort of anxiety, or what are you worried about in the next 48? Oh, okay. Um, there could be a Leo around you, Gemini, or you might have Leo in your chart. Okay. What are you worried about? Something about children or childish. There's a child. You could be worried about a child or somebody. What is this? So if you have kids, Gemini, I don't know if you have kids or not, but you could be worried about your child for some reason, or the fact that you don't know what some child is doing, or somebody younger than you, you're like, what the hell are you doing? Where are they? I feel like you're in the dark about a certain situation, okay? It could be about drinking. Oh, somebody's child could have been drinking, okay? Or there's somebody younger than you that, I don't know if they're not supposed to drink or whatever, but somebody younger could get a hold of like alcohol or something like that, okay? Yeah, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, there could also be a fight or like some argument because of this. Okay, Gemini, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like you're stressed out because hopefully your child is not drinking, but if it's like a teenager or whatever, sometimes teenagers do stupid shit, right? So, so I feel like you're worried about like what happens while you're asleep, while you're not paying attention, okay, while you're not around, like something like that. Yeah, look, something about secrecy, okay? I feel like you're wondering about like why something happened or how something happened, dealing with a child or your child getting intoxicated, drinking too much, getting drunk. Somebody drank way too much, okay? Okay, Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups here when it comes to Gemini next 48 hours? Yeah, there could be a Virgo involved. Empress reverse. This could also just be someone younger than you. Somebody you see as a little bit childish. The Hangman. What the hell is this? Clarify the Empress reverse. You're not happy about something, Gemini. Maybe you're tired of like people hanging around some area because they cause like ruckus or something. There's like an issue. Like I feel like there's like a fight that happened, or maybe it's gonna happen in the next 48, but I feel like you're not happy about, yeah, you're trying to put something to a stop. Okay. Like, hey, you can't do that. Hey, you need to stop drinking. Hey, you need to da 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 da. You could be trying to, why am I saying somebody like, you could be trying to tell somebody, hey, stop drinking. Like, I don't know, you need to put something up, put the alcohol up or something like that. Okay. Um, because even if this person is not like a child or whatever, or a teenager, I don't know why teenagers would be drinking around you or whatever, but um, if you're a parent, you need to put the alcohol up or something, okay? Because somebody's drinking. I feel like you're going to have to scold somebody. Like, you can't do this. No, you cannot drink. No, you can't drink more. No, you can't do this. Like, I see you like wrestling with somebody, hopefully not physically, okay? But it's like, you have to stop. You're telling somebody you have to stop. Like, you need to stop drinking. You're getting too rowdy. You're getting too crazy. You know, let's see. Yeah, somebody's like, "Can I have another drink?" Oh my God. And you see how this horse's head is like literally like crooked? Like somebody may be like nodding off, like somebody's drunk as shit or getting too drunk. Like, what the hell? Okay, it could be a lover. 10 of Cups, lovers, what the fuck? Maybe you want a lover to stop drinking so much. Recovery, yeah. Oh my god, okay. Or you want somebody to work on their drinking. Like somebody may battle actual like addiction issues, or like I said, I feel like it's drinking too much. Yeah, you want somebody to get like, don't they have, I don't know personally, but don't they have like coins or something like a pin, you know? Because when I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles here, I'm looking at this pin, or not a pin, but like the pentacle, but like a pin for Alcohol Anonymous or some shit. Don't they get like pins and shit? Okay, so you could be telling somebody like, hey, I need you to get it together, okay? Because you're doing too much. Okay, and look, it's somebody, this could be somebody who acts very childlike as well, okay? Because this person has a very childish nature. I don't know, they get happy go lucky. It's kind of giving golden retriever energy, okay? Um, so are you drinking with this person, or because I'm getting a couple scenarios. Gemini, are you drinking with this person in the next 48? No? No, because I feel like you know how this person gets. You're waiting. I see you like hanging out with somebody, you're drinking, and then not you're drinking. You might have a drink or two, I don't know. But somebody is just getting too crazy, or you're waiting for somebody to kind of start going, whoa, you know, or acting irate, okay, crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at the Tower again. So you're watching somebody be drunk, okay? Or you know this is, I feel like you know this is gonna happen, okay? Look, overindulgence, 3 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you're about to tell somebody like stop fucking drinking, or you need to go to AA or some shit. Cause I feel, or this is, if it's not that serious, you know, you're just telling somebody like, can you fucking stop? Like you're doing too much. You might have to get loud with somebody, honestly. Okay, you gotta put your foot down. Okay, King of Wands. Cause I feel like you're kind of disappointed in somebody with the way they like drink or something, or the way they don't listen to you, especially when they drink, okay? So who is this to Gemini? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the outcome of this situation? I might do that for some of the signs. Like, what's the outcome of your next 48? Let's see. What's the outcome for this when it comes? Okay, so someone will get better. Okay, they're gonna listen to you eventually, even if it's like the next morning. Okay, 6 of Swords. Somebody will be healing, okay, or recovering, doing better. They're gonna listen to you, but it might not be when they're drunk. Okay, so let's go to Cancer. Mm-mm-mm. All right, 1 second. Mm-mm-mm. We are on Cancer. Let me make sure this is all good. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, next 48. What's going on for my Cancers next 48 hours? Let's see. Okay, some of y'all could be chilling in the house, okay? I'm also hearing shelter, okay? Some of y'all might be looking for shelter or something like that, okay? So if you're looking for shelter, I feel like you will find somewhere to stay, okay? I'm also seeing people like run in the rain, okay? So it might be rainy or raining in the next 48 somewhere. And you may be looking just for like a literal, like a pavilion, a restaurant to run in real quick. You know, I feel like it might start pouring rain, okay? Cancer placements, and I feel like you're gonna have to find somewhere to stay, or somebody find somebody. Some of y'all really do need a place to stay, Cancer. I don't know. You could be worried about this, okay? But I'm also seeing a situation where like it's raining out, and you and somebody, or just you know, you could be out somewhere and it's going to start raining like crazy, okay? You could be dealing with a Taurus, don't have to be. Let's see, I see you looking for a building, yeah, like somewhere to just like cover your head, okay? Let's see what's going on for my Cancers next 48. Why are you unhappy? You could be dealing with an Aries as well, okay? Or you might have that in your chart, but I feel like you I feel like you're outside somewhere. Cancer, you're outside somewhere. It could have been sunny and then it got like real dark. You know how the weather sometimes does that? So be careful if you're going out or you're stepping out of the house or something. Um, and I don't know if you're hiking, going for a walk or something like that, but you're gonna need to find shelter, bring an umbrella, okay, something like that. Because I see you walking somewhere and then you're like, oh shit, maybe you didn't check the weather. Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, check the weather. Okay, let's see. You could be out with family or somebody that you love, okay, in the next 48, Cancer. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to have to like move really quickly, okay? Like run. Yeah, you might be with a lover, honestly, okay? Sometimes that's fun. I've been out in the rain with friends before when I was younger as like teenagers, and we used to like just walk all over town. We used to walk everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we did actually get caught in the rain, me and my friend, my old friend Melody. Um, and it was just a good time, So we had fun. I feel like we got closer that day, honestly. So even if the like weather gets bad, Cancer, in a certain situation, or maybe plans don't go accordingly, um, when you're out and about with somebody, I feel like it's still gonna be a good time. Okay, so still go. I want to say still go to something, an event, a party, a restaurant. Still go. Okay, because you can have fun with it. Okay, you don't have to let the weather ruin things for you. Okay, so let's go to Leo. Leo, watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. I'll timestamp it afterward. Okay, all right, Leo placements. Let's see what's going on for you for your next 48. Oh, somebody's mouthing off. Okay, somebody has an attitude. Okay, it could be your child. Okay, so if you have children, you don't have to, but somebody is being real lippy. Okay, somebody has a attitude. Um, excuse me. Let's see why. Whoa, what's going on for my Leos? Oh, because you won't give them something. I feel like this is like a situation. Especially if you have kids, you know how kids are like, no, I want it now, I don't want to wait, or it's like you're like, I can't do that right now, I can't get you this, I can't da 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 da, my hands are tied, but your child doesn't understand that because their brain isn't developed yet, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like somebody could be giving you attitude, or if it's not your child, it's somebody around you, and they're not understanding, like, I can't. I'm also seeing somebody like at a register, okay, or like at a front desk. You could be at work or something, okay, and it's like you're busy, like you could be on the phone, back to back to back to back. You know how sometimes there's two phones but you're like the only one up at the register, you know what I'm saying? And then like this phone's ringing, that phone's ringing, y'all are understaffed, okay, so some some sort of like chaos could happen at work. And then you might have a customer approach you and it's like, can't you fucking see I'm on the phone, but you can't say that to them, so you might be real frustrated. You're gonna have to hold your tongue, Leo, okay? You're gonna have to hold your tongue. Like, you might be feeling like you want to crash out low key in the next 48 because I feel like you're tired of something, or you're tired of like, people being snippy with you. It could be at your job too, okay? So I see you being very stressed, okay? So very, very stressed in the next 48, Leo. Let's see what's going on for my Leos next 48 hours. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like it's somebody younger. It could also, I'm seeing like a younger person. You know how, I don't know if you work in the food industry or something like that, Leo. You don't have to, but it's like a customer service thing where somebody is not understanding. I mean, they could very much understand that they need to wait, but they got an attitude anyways. You know what I'm saying? So a situation like that could be playing out in the next 48. Okay, so try to keep your cool. Um, yeah, because I feel like if you feel like saying something slick, okay, you feel like saying something kind of fucked up, but you can't, Leo. You can't give them the 1-2. Okay, you can't do that at work if you're at work, and you can. I don't recommend hitting your child, but you know, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you're real busy. Two of Pentacles again. Let's see. I see you being very overwhelmed. Yeah, five of wands. You're like, can you I see you being very, mm, you're like, I can't get you this. Okay, so what else for Leo? Oh my gosh. Let's see. One thing I'll tell y'all, don't piss off a Leo. Just don't. Just don't piss off a Leo placement, okay? Um, it's scary. All right. And then we have the Hierophant. So I do feel like you are at work. Okay. Things will smooth out for you, Leo. Okay. Leo placements. Things will calm down, or it's like a rush. I feel like if you have a job somewhere, you're going to experience a really big rush. Okay. And I feel like you're overwhelmed. And for some reason, again, I'm getting like you might be understaffed. Okay. Or your job might not have enough people on the register on this area. You could work in retail, something like that. Okay. So you might be running around a lot in the next 48 Leo placements. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. North Node, Mars, wherever you have Virgo in your chart, this may resonate with you. Okay, and I will timestamp it afterward. Virgo, let's see what's going on for my Virgos for the next 48 hours. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Why am I hearing The Lion King? Is that from The Lion King? I Can Go the Distance. Is that? I don't remember. I didn't really have a childhood, but I remember some Disney movies and songs from like when we watched them in school and shit, or at a friend's house. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. So, well, I just feel like I trauma dumped on y'all, but like some of y'all could be trauma dumping with somebody, or something may like kind of slip out where you're like, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I feel like you could be realizing like how far you've come. Okay. Some of you guys could be listening to Matchbox 20 as well. Okay. If you know, you know. Let's see. So yeah, some of y'all could be thinking about your childhood in the next 48 and how far you've come, where you are now. Okay. I see you guys also feeling very, yeah, some of y'all could be getting out the house. Okay. See, why can't I talk? Why am I tongue tied right now? What the fuck? Okay. Some of y'all could have a stutter. I don't know. King of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like you're happy though. You feel stable. Okay. Yeah. So this is like you realizing or looking back at your past, like, wow, I actually have a place, or I actually have, this stability now, even though I went through hell and back. But you got there, didn't you? You got there. Okay, Virgo. You got there. All right. So something about your past could have been way different from where you are now or how you live now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she's live right now. Shit. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see. Anything else for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm also hearing the calm before the storm. Okay, it might be very stormy out in the next 48 Virgo placements. Okay, so I don't know. Take precautions, be prepared. Okay. I feel like you need to make a decision if it is going to storm. So check the weather. Okay. But who did I just tell that to? I think it was Cancer. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Cancer, so you might be dealing with a Cancer or have that in your chart. But I feel like, you're gonna have to make a decision, or because you don't make a decision, dealing with the weather, like some chaotic weather, you might regret it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you see the storm coming, okay? You see something coming. That could be a metaphor too. Okay? You could see like an issue coming from a mile away, so you need to address it now. Okay? So if it's a metaphor or not, it could be literal, like with the storm example I just gave. Um you see something. You see it coming from a mile away. You see how he's looking. You see that cloud? He's like, oh, okay. So if you just sit there and do nothing, or if you just sit there and don't say something about a certain situation, it will blow up in your face. Okay. So take precautions and act accordingly. I'm hearing immediately. Okay. Immediately. Let's see. Anything else for Virgo? Yeah, because you're going to feel stuck. Okay. Three of Pentacles reversed. Something's not going to work out in your favor if you do not. I'm seeing some. What the fuck is going on with my speech today? Holy shit. I'm sipping to that fucking broken record. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, I'm seeing somebody cover like something with a tarp, okay? Or you might need to close the garage. You might need to cover your car. If you, I don't know why I'm saying a convertible, okay? So if you have a certain like car or something like that, cover it, okay? Put the roof over it or something like that, okay? I don't know. Somebody's car could be significant. Somebody may drive like an actual convertible, okay? You need to prepare for the storm coming because you see it. You see it happening, okay? So just do what you got to do so you're not like scrambling, you know, okay? Because you're going to be pissed, okay? You're going to be pissed if you don't take care of something now or right when you see it happening, okay? Let's see. Why am I hearing World Star? Remember that shit? Okay. Why do I feel like you see something like it could be somebody intoxicated too, okay, or drinking or having fun, and then something turns left or goes left? You know what I'm saying? It's like a fight, an argument. Like it's, you know, I've told you guys this before. When you need to know when to leave situations, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Even if you don't have Virgo in your chart, you need to learn when to leave, okay? I don't care if you're at a party, an event. As soon as you start, look, always know where the exit is, okay? Always know where the exit is, okay? Never go into some establishment anywhere without knowing exactly where the exit doors are, okay? Because you never know, okay? For example, not trying to talk about me too much, but like I've been at bars, you know, where people start shooting, you know, people get crazy. You need to know. I've ran out the door with drinks in my hand before, so just please be smart and know when to leave and don't sit there, okay, is basically what I'm saying. I don't know, depending on what the situation is for you, because I'm getting a few scenarios. Know when to leave. Okay, and that could even be like a relationship, a friendship. If you notice something getting bad, Virgo, leave. Don't wait till it gets worse and it blows up in your face, because I feel like you can prevent something from getting worse, okay, at least for you, by removing yourself, okay? I'm also hearing before you get removed, okay? So something like that, you need to leave, okay? Let's go to Libra. Watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Let's see. Let's see. Libra. I'm hearing the name Aiden. Okay, somebody's name could be Aiden or start with an A. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Libra, 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 Libra. Shuffle my cards a little bit here. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. What's going on for my Libras next 48 hours? Okay. You may meet somebody kind of materialistic, Libra, okay? That may kind of rub you the wrong way. So you could either be dealing with somebody or somebody around you is like materialistic. Um, you might be moving on from somebody very materialistic, honestly, in the next 48, Libra, because I'm hearing that's just not what you're gonna do. Okay. Like Libras are bougie, right? But I guess you want somebody who has like substance too, or something like that. Or you don't want somebody who's like strictly about money, material. I see you moving on from somebody like that. You could have been deciding to give to somebody, or because you gave something, I don't know, like, I don't know if you took somebody somewhere nice or something like that, somebody's expecting that like every time, okay? Which also is why I tell people don't introduce a vibe to people that you cannot maintain, because that's what people expect out of you once you show that to them, okay? Obviously, be humble, be grateful for what you have and you receive, but at the same time, it's like you have to, if you don't want somebody to think you are, what do I why do I feel like somebody took somebody out and they don't live like that? Like you could have like spent something, you could have taken somebody out on a really nice date, or you could have bought somebody something like really nice, right? But they think like, oh, give it up. Like what do you mean? Like what do you mean you don't have that? Or like I said, don't pretend to live or be someone or have something that you don't. Stop pretending to live a lifestyle that you don't actually live, Libra. Okay. So it's something like, yeah, because you're gonna be disappointed, or the both of y'all are gonna be disappointed. Because I feel like somebody, this could also be happening to you. Like maybe you're realizing somebody doesn't actually have it like that. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, so vice versa. Okay, somebody needs to understand like it's not. Somebody doesn't actually live like that. Okay. Let's see. somebody is stable, but they don't live like that, or they're not willing to provide like that. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, somebody's a hard worker, or you're a hard worker, but somebody's not willing to like give it up, give material things like that very often. So I don't know if somebody gave you something valuable, or if somebody spent a lot of money on you. Somebody's like no longer doing that because they feel like either you are too materialistic, or you're no longer providing something for somebody because you're realizing that they're very materialistic. Okay, so I want to say Libras or vice versa. You could be cross watching, I don't know. Whoever is the materialistic person, even if that's not how you want to come off, you need to make sure that you are still showing genuine appreciation for this person, having substance, having personality, having hobbies, things about yourself other than, ooh, I like money. Okay, so because I see somebody like, what do they say? Bitches shaking ass with their hand out. Okay, yeah, that's either that's how you see somebody, or that's how somebody sees you. Like you just got your hand out. Give me more money. Hello? Hello? Give me more money. Like that's how somebody sees you. Even if that's not how you're trying to come off, that's how they see you. Okay? Let's go to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Scorpio placements, next 48. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Uh-oh, there's your card. Okay. What's going on for my Scorpios? A surprise? Something shocking? Okay, is that two cards? No. Some shocking news could be revealed, Scorpio, in the next 48. Okay, what's the Eight of Swords here? Huh. You might be shocked at, like, the fact that somebody's struggling. A Gemini? Somebody's struggling, okay? What's going on here? Yeah, somebody's stressed or struggling. Struggling about what? Somebody's overwhelmed. Like somebody's not having a good time. I don't know if it's mentally or not. It could be mentally, honestly. Like somebody's having a mental breakdown, is what I want to say. Somebody could be having a mental outburst. Okay, Aquarius energy, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini is what we have here. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So what's this shocking, painful information? Yeah, it could be financial too. Like somebody may be in like a financial, I'm hearing debt, but like this is a situation where somebody is losing their mind. People do go crazy over being in debt, right? You may not know this. I feel like you're finding out that somebody is like severely in debt, okay? And they might be like having a mental breakdown. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Libra, Taurus energy, Three of Swords. Okay. Somebody like spent a lot of money all at once or too quickly. Like what do you think is going to never mind. Let me shut up. Yeah, Three of Swords. You have Sagittarius energy. You might have that in your chart. So what's the Empress here? Somebody spent a lot of money and now is regretting the fact that they spent a lot of money. Okay. I'm also hearing on women or a woman. Somebody spent a lot of woman. Somebody spent a lot of money on a lot of what the fuck? I feel like somebody's trying to fuck with me today during my reading. Somebody spent a lot of money on a woman and now they're like, "Oh shit, I'm in debt." Okay. You know what I'm thinking of also? You know how there's these girls out there, right, with the OnlyFans and the I don't know what they do, like they sell their body clearly, right? They're not just, oh, I'm cute and I'm getting money. Yeah, very rarely does that just happen, okay? Unless you're like actually dating that person, okay? But if strangers are sending you money, or vice versa, if people are sending, these OnlyFans models or porn stars or whatever they want to call themselves money, they're giving it up or they're selling something, okay? Just saying. Don't be stupid, okay? But I feel like there's somebody out there, it could be a man, because I don't know what type of woman would be spending I'm hearing thousands of dollars on porn, OnlyFans. This is like somebody who's regretting. This is like a lustful person. Somebody's very lustful. Okay, you may not know how lustful somebody is. Somebody has like a porn addiction, a sex addiction, and it's for women or it's for a woman. Somebody spent so much money on a woman or women. Okay, and now they're like, oh shit, I'm in debt. That's why you got to control your lust. Okay, I hope that's not you, Scorpio, but like you got to control your lust. Okay, self-discipline is a very good quality to have. Okay, because then you end up in debt, and when people ask you, hey, how did you end up homeless? Oh yeah, I just spent hella money on bitches and strippers. Yeah, I paid for Sophie Rain's OnlyFans like too many times. Like, do you understand how like crazy that sounds? Okay, porn is free. Just saying. Okay, so somebody needs to understand, like, get it together or be broke. Okay, I don't know. It sounds like a man. Let's see. Yeah, now they're like, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, we're gonna get out of there because I hope that's nobody on my channel. What the fuck? But you might be realizing this about somebody, or like I said, I hope it's not you, Scorpio. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Let me check the sound. Make sure to like the video. Oh, we're good. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? Sagittarius, you may be asking, like, where the fuck is everybody? Where is everybody? Where are they? Okay, so I don't know if you're going somewhere or something, but we're gonna see. Sagittarius, what is going on for you for the next 48? What's going on for my Sagittariuses for the next 48 hours from now? Yeah, you're supposed to meet up with somebody, okay? You might be like, where are they? Where is he? Where is she? Where are they? Where is everybody at? Okay. You're meeting up with somebody. You could be reconciling with somebody, okay? Seeing somebody again. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. What's the Three of Swords? Okay, so somebody's still coming towards you. You might feel like somebody's being shady because of their lateness. Yeah, so you might cop an attitude. You might be feeling kind of defensive towards this person because they're late, or they're like, you're wondering, like, where is everybody? What the fuck is happening? Okay, so yeah. Ooh, why am I saying somebody like be blindfolded? Okay, is this a surprise? This is also like a situation where you don't know what's going on. Yeah, clearly. You think somebody's betraying you or something like that. Like, what is going on? Okay, a Virgo could be significant. Somebody's like ignoring your messages, ignoring your calls when you're supposed to meet up with them. What the heck? Okay, what's going on here? What's going on for my Sagittariuses for the next 48? Yeah, this is a surprise. It's like like you don't know. I don't know. It's like a nice gesture. A Gemini could be involved, okay? A lover. This could be about a lover. What the hell? So, what's going on for my Sagittariuses next 48? Yeah, this is a secret. I think I kind of picked up on something like this in your next 48 reading, your individual sign reading recently. Okay, so Sagittarius, something is hidden, and I feel like even spirit doesn't want me to tell you like what it is. So what is it? Look, spirit's like, I'm not telling you. Ace of Swords reverse. That's crazy. Okay. Look, it's something nice though. It's like we got the lovers twice. Somebody really loves you or somebody really cares about you, okay? I feel like it's love. But let's see. 1 second. So what is this what's going on for my Sagittarius is for the next 48? Somebody also could be doing something or pulling something together last minute, okay? And you're hung in suspense. Like you don't know what's going on. I feel like you might be getting kind of upset, or like I'm hearing triggered because you're like somebody's not telling you what's going on. Okay? It's like a celebration. It's like a party, a celebration. You're going to somebody's house. Somebody's telling you to meet up at their house. Okay? And then you're like, where is everybody? What the fuck? Okay? And then, yay, surprise. Okay? What is this? There's a new beginning headed for you, or something new is going to start for you. Okay? Let's see. What's going on for my Sagittarius? It's like people are hiding behind something. With the Nine of Wands, like people are hiding. This is literally giving surprise party. Surprise, Sade. Okay? Literally. What the fuck? Surprise, Sade. Surprise, surprise. And as I split the deck, the tower showed itself again. That's crazy. Surprise, surprise. I don't know. Somebody could be like sending you money. Okay. I just got a Cash App notification. Something about money could be involved. Yeah, this is like transportation, communication. Like you will get communication and a lot of it all at once. It's like a surprise. What is this? What the fuck? Where are you going? Or where is somebody taking you? What's the Eight of Wands here? I feel like you're very guarded. You're like, where the fuck are you taking me? What's going on here? Yeah. You might feel kind of uneasy because like I feel like people are like not lying to you, but lying to you. Okay. Let's see. Don't be so rude, Sag. I feel like you're like I said, because you don't know what's going on, you are gonna feel like people are like messing with you. Okay. So, but you're gonna be very happy. So, in order for this to work out, Sagittarius, I don't know what's happening for you, like some sort of surprise party or something like that, or somebody has a surprise for you. You're gonna be so happy. This is like something you really will enjoy. Okay. And I bit my tongue earlier, and I just like I could still feel it, when you bite your tongue. Um, so somebody may have had to be quiet about this for a significant amount of time, or they couldn't spill the beans, like they couldn't let the cat out of the bag. Okay. Why am I saying a literal cat, like a black cat? So somebody will eventually like tell you like what's going on because they're gonna surprise you. Yeah. I feel like right when you're like about to blow up, like what the fuck is going on? Then somebody's like, oh, here, 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 here. So don't ruin your surprise, Sagittarius. Don't ruin it by having an attitude. Okay. Because I feel like you're feeling like a little slighted or spited, because you don't know what's going on. But you're going to see 3 of Wands. Okay. You're going to see what's ahead of you, or what somebody's planning for you or planned for you. Somebody prepared something for you, Sag. What the fuck? Okay. I'm nosy. So I'm going to pull some Oracle because that's like the third. That's like the third thing, not thing, the third reading I've done recently for you guys that there's some sort of hidden message, hidden surprise for Sagittarius. So if you don't want to be, if you don't want any other spoilers, skip ahead, okay? But I want to see, okay, for my fellow Saggies, what's going on here? What is this surprise or whatever? This shockingness. All right, let's see. What is this surprise for Sag? Let's get 5 cards from the Oracle because I'm not trying to use Oracle too much during this reading. Look, I told you, you're gonna be like fed up, like you're gonna be like, what is going on? But it's like a dream come true. Look, we got the shroom card. It's like a fantasy come true. What the hell is this? This is crazy. Okay. And then we have oh, hey Michelle, welcome in. Do you mind me finishing out the rest of the signs, okay? If you don't mind waiting. But I got you either way. Sagittarius, somebody's taking you like down south, or somebody's taking you down, okay, like to a hotel, to a room. There's other people involved, but like this is this is this is good though. You might be actually in somebody's home and then they're going to take you on some sort of like, I don't know if it's a trip or something. Let me not spoil it for you. One, two, three. Oh, this is 5 cards. Okay, so I guess it's all spirit wants me to tell you. Okay, but I got you, Michelle. We are on, we're about to be on Capricorn actually. So I just got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We're doing it pretty quickly. So, but if you want to drop your question, I can do it for you afterward. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So Capricorn, and I will timestamp these afterward. Okay. So let's see. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Wherever you have it in your chart. Let's see. Capricorn, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys, if you feel like you missed a certain opportunity, I feel like it's a good thing. You may have missed an opportunity, or after missing certain opportunities, whether it has to do with work, friends, lovers, etc. I feel like that's actually a good thing, because whoever you would have ended up with, or whatever job you would have ended up in, it would have been really bad. Okay. Like you would have had a lot of arguments, or there would have been a lot of conflict in the workplace, okay, or in friend groups, with this lover, okay. Whatever you felt like was a missed opportunity, it's actually not. Okay. So I see you, starting something new. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something also wouldn't have been long term either. Okay. So no matter what the situation is for you, Capricorn, in the next 48, I feel like you're going to be realizing, oh, something actually turns in your favor, because, whenever the universe takes away things from you, it means it's not supposed to be there. Okay. Excuse me. Um, I see you looking good. Okay, we got the Queen of. Oh, my alarm just went off. We got the Queen of, not the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all could be getting out the house as well in the next 48 hours. Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. Why does the Tower keep coming out for the last like half of the Zodiac? What the heck? Be careful of any legal issues. Okay. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Libra or some sort of legal issues that's like been very difficult for you to, I'm hearing, maintain. Okay. So if you have any court proceedings or things like that, something will balance out, but it also may be like, it may take a lot. I'm hearing of money. It may take a lot of money to get through this court case or something like that. So something is kind of strenuous. Okay. Whether it's emotionally or financially, if you're dealing with a court situation, Capricorn placements. Okay. But things will get there. Things will wrap up. Things will, balance out. I'm hearing in your favor as well. Okay. So let's see. Anything else for Capricorn? Yeah, something's finally being put to rest. Okay. Let's see. Why did I just hear CPS? I don't know if somebody got their kids taken or whatever, but like somebody may be getting their kids back or more time with their children, and that's going to make them happy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, especially if someone had like a drinking issue or overindulgence issue, I feel like somebody's, getting a hold of that. Or if someone does have an addiction issue like that, Capricorn placement, somebody needs to get a hold of that so that they don't, lose their damn kids. Okay. Yeah, it's a mother. It's a mother, a distant mother. There's some sort of distant mother around that is, they like to indulge. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody likes to indulge a little bit too much, or that's what they used to do. Okay, so this could be a forewarning for Capricorn placements. If you got children, get it together. Okay, because you can't just do everything just because you're legally allowed to drink or whatever. If you got kids, you gotta, think about that. Because when some shit happens, I feel like if CPS gets called on you and you get your kids taken, it's really bad. So, I don't know if that's a foreshadowing situation or not, but somebody needs to be careful, okay, or get their shit together. And like I said, if this person or you have already gotten your shit together addiction wise, I see you getting, some sort of court situation that's been very strenuous. It could have something to do with children. You will be getting your children back eventually. Okay. None of my business. Let's see, Aquarius. What's going on for my Aquariuses for the next 48? Aqua. Some of y'all could be experiencing some sort of anxiety, okay, in the next 48 hours. If you're worried about like why somebody's not really being very open to you, they're tired. They're tired. Okay, somebody's tired. So if you're wondering like why are they not responding? Why are they not da 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 da? Yeah, somebody's literally unavailable. And I feel like they're tired. They're actually like snoring z z z z z tired, okay? Um look, I just said that ignoring came out. Okay? Somebody, if you're wondering, maybe you're tired, okay? Aquarius in the next 48 and you don't want to answer the phone or something like that, but somebody's tired as fuck, okay? Somebody's dreaming. Somebody's asleep. Aquarius, you could be asleep, okay, quite literally, in the next 48, and somebody's trying to get a hold of you, or vice versa. You may be wondering, why isn't so and so messaging me back? Why aren't they answering my calls? That person is asleep. They're deep in slumberland, okay? Um, they're daydreaming about future things, you know. Let's see. Somebody also could have drank too much, okay? Aquarius, look, I never just talk, okay? We got tavern and addiction. Somebody could have drank too much and they can't answer the phone because they're slumped, okay? So something like that could be going on. Some of you guys may make content, or you might start making content, Aquarius, in the next 48, or you might just be filming something or watching like TikToks, Reels, things like that, okay? Some of you guys could have Aquarius in your chart and you could be dealing with a Libra. Oh, be careful of those anger issues, Aqua. Okay, somebody may have really bad anger issues, or somebody around you has anger issues. Okay, somebody needs to learn to get their anger under control. Okay, because I feel like that leads to them making poor decisions. All right, so yeah, if you get out of control, somebody's gonna get something on camera. I was hearing World Star earlier too, like somebody's gonna get something on camera. So if you don't want to be caught on camera being an angry ass motherfucker, Aquarius, get your anger under control. Okay, let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. And Michelle, if you're still in here, you got one more sign. Okay, I'm about to wrap it up. Let's see. All right, Pisces. What's going on for my Pisces for the next 48 hours? Let me finish off with the tarot. All right. All right, perfect. We're about at an hour, actually. Okay, so it's hot in here. My gosh. Okay, Pisces. What's going on for my Pisces placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. for the next 48. Okay. Some of y'all could be very attracted to somebody, or vice versa. Somebody's very attracted to you. Why do I see you play fighting with somebody even though you like them? Look, I'm never just talking. You're play fighting with somebody, or you're arguing with somebody and like it's turning you on. What the fuck? Okay. What the hell? Why do I see somebody like arguing and it's like making you feel good? That's weird. Okay, but I'm getting a situation where like somebody's yelling at you and you're like, God, I love you. Like, what the fuck? Pisces, okay? Y'all are twisted. Okay, let's see. It's like when a woman yells at a man and he's like, she must love me so much. And she could be really mad at you, you know? She could be real mad at you, Pisces. And you're just like, wow, she wouldn't yell at me if she didn't care. Like, somebody is maybe a little bit delusional. We are on the Pisces reading, so I don't know. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Libra. I feel like you feel like somebody's so pretty. Somebody's so pretty, even when they're mad. Wow. Okay. We have Taurus here too. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. You are dealing with somebody ruled by Venus, or they have like Venus heavily in their chart, and you are just so mesmerized. And they don't even know how like beautiful you think they are. Okay, so why don't you tell them, Pisces? Maybe that'll calm them down. I don't know. Yeah, this is somebody you've known for a while, 6 years, 6 months. Okay. I feel like you're gonna reconcile with this person. I feel like even if somebody has yelled at you or cusses you out, you're like, wow, that's my baby. Like y'all are delusional. But hey, that's how it is, in love situations. Okay. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius placement, okay? A Sagittarius could be yelling at you and you're just like, wow, I just heard that's my wife. Okay. You could be one of those men who, you're okay with a little attitude or a lot of attitude from a certain woman as long as it's her. Okay. So y'all are married or y'all could be thinking about marrying somebody. Okay. Something like that. Let's see. This person makes you feel big and strong. I feel like I'm talking about a man. Yeah, you want to take care of this. I just heard this bitch. The fuck? You want to take care of this bitch? What? Oh, Pisces. I literally just heard, like, you want to take care of this bitch. People around you could be saying, like, you really want to marry this bitch? You really want to take care of this hoe? She's so mean. But they don't love, I'm hearing they don't love you like I love you. Okay, so Pisces, you love somebody anyways. Okay. I'm hearing that song. I think it's by, I just heard Wagon Wheel. um what is it? Love You Anyway or something like that by, not Hootie and the Blowfish, but like same guy, you know. I forgot his name. I'm not gonna butcher it. Okay, make sure not to butcher somebody's name, Pisces. Okay, um, but like you love somebody anyways, even if they're like crazy. Okay, so you like somebody's crazy. This person could have Aries in their chart too, because I'm thinking of Lady Gaga. She's an Aries, and she has that song like Bad Romance. Okay, I want your ugly, I want your disease, I want your something as long as it's free or some shit like that. I don't know. I forgot the lyrics, but like somebody really loves, or you really love somebody, even if they're like batshit. Okay, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You want to lock that shit down, and that's okay as long as it's okay with you. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm gonna timestamp this afterward, and Michelle, if you are still here, let me know. Okay, I feel like you left the chat, but let me know what your question is. Okay, I was doing personals earlier, but I cut it off because nobody. I feel like it's a little late, and nobody was really on. All right. I don't know if I could react to it or not. Hold on. And no, you're not inconveniencing me at all. I just didn't know anybody was in the live, but I'm glad you're back. I do accept questions after these types of readings. That's why I have the Nightbot thing in there, so you're all good. I'm just gonna timestamp it after the other timestamps in the reading. All right. So just give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. All right. So you said for your question, you were wondering if Jay actually likes you. All right. Let's see. All right. And you got a mini reading. All right. Let's see. I gotta fill my water bottle up. All right. So when it comes to Michelle, does Jay actually like Michelle? Excuse me. Does Jay actually like Michelle? Whoa, let's see. Does Jay actually like Michelle? Okay. This person could feel like you come off a little bit harsh, okay? This person, they think about you a lot, but sometimes I feel like they could get a little bit tired when it comes to, you know, I don't know, there's something about communication, or if they feel like, I know that sounds kind of fucked up, but like they feel like communicating with you is kind of difficult, okay? And it could kind of like frustrate them sometimes. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups reverse. This is like them feeling kind of disappointed that something's not going smoothly, okay? Or they feel like something's not going smoothly, okay? So let's see. Does Jay actually like Michelle? Yeah, I'm not getting a yes. I think this person feels like this is a toxic situation, or a toxic situation kind of forming, okay? We have the sun reverse, that's not happy. Yeah, the tower. Let's see. Yeah, Five of Swords. They feel like there's a lot of tension between you guys. So he may feel like, or if this is a guy, like he feels like something's not going to last long because it's toxic. Or I don't know if you said something that would cause this person to feel like they need to guard themselves, or, they feel like something you say or have said is harsh. Okay. They feel like you're going to hurt them. I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is like them feeling like they need to protect themselves. Not in like a, oh my God type of way, but it's like, they feel like they don't want to deal with the harshness. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but they could be needing or feeling like they need to stay away when it comes to like communicating with you because it hurts their feelings. Ten of Swords. So this person could just be very sensitive, okay? But for some reason they feel like, Queen of Pentacles reverse. There's like a lot of conflict here between you and this person. Yeah, confirmation, conflict. Page of Wands reverse. Or there could be some sort of difference. I don't know if you judge this person or this person feels judged by you for some reason. Yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. There's something about communication or something that was said between you guys. So does he actually like you? It's giving more like they feel like they can't because the communication is like so harsh, or something that could be said or is or has been said is very, it kind of like threw them off. But let's get some oracle. let's see does Jay actually like Michelle? Does Jay actually like Michelle? Oh, I'm getting cramps again. Oh my God. Okay, we have the next full moon. Does Jay actually like, they feel like you clock everything they say. I don't know why they feel like, they could feel like you treat them like a child, or like you're parenting them almost in a way. So I don't know if this is a lover or not, but they feel like you're in mom mode, like figuratively. Yeah, they feel like you act like a I'm laughing because it's giving you. I feel like this person sees you as stepping into your more authoritative mode, if that makes sense. Okay, they feel like you're a little bit controlling. Okay, or that you feel like you know more than them, you know better than them, or you know what's best for them. You know that meme or whatever. She's like, "How do you know what's best for me?" And she's like, "That's my opinion." You know, that's the vibes I'm getting from this. Um, I don't know. I want to say this person needs to toughen up a little bit, but or grow up a little bit. I do feel like this person. I'm sorry. They feel like they wish you would not say certain things. We have silence. Like you might be trying to help, okay? You might be trying to help, right? But this person is they feel like you need to get off their ass. Okay? Yeah, and I just saw the move in silence card too and home. So I don't know if this is like somebody you stay with or that's familiar to you or not, but this is they feel like you need yeah, being cold. I'm telling you, they feel like you're cold or the stuff you say is like kind of crazy to them or harsh, mean. They want you to stop. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. I think it's funny if you are in this energy towards this person. I feel like it's low key funny because some men are just like a little sensitive, you know. But we have birthplace of dreams, so I feel like this is they. I'm getting a no, but like I don't know if you're trying to help them or tell them what's best in your opinion, but they feel like you're trying to make them feel bad. I don't know like who this person is to you. We have yeah, amazing chemistry, terrible timing. This person, I feel like the timing of when you say certain things is just is too much for them. Okay? But you could be right. We have genius. You might be in the right mindset, but this person sees it as like an attack. So I don't know who this person is to you, but they feel like did you have to say that? Did you need to say it like that? And you might be like, yeah, you know. Yeah, and then we have cemetery. So this person feels like they want you to quit or stop doing something or stop saying something in a certain way. Are you bullying this person? Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who this person is to you, if it's a lover or not, but the way you talk to them is, they feel like, I don't know if I could do that. Okay, I don't know if I could handle that. It could be, is it a family member or somebody you've known for a while? Somebody you hang out with in the sky. Hmm. Yeah, hard to get. They feel like you don't play any games. I feel like if you do like this person, they wouldn't know. You kind of make them nervous. Okay? Um excessive anxiety, overwhelm, relationship, move in silence. There's that card again. That's what I got. This person is, do they like you? It's giving no because I feel like this person feels like you're mean. Okay? They feel like you're mean or you come off that way. Like I said, you could be trying to give this person advice or, say what you feel is best, but they take it as like, oh, she's like being mean to me. She's insinuating this, she's that, she's trying to make me feel bad. Like I said, so this person could be kind of soft at the same time. But that's what I'm getting. This person is very I want to say interesting. They could be a little bit delusional too. So, I don't know. You'll have to let me know if that's a lover or not, because they feel like you're trying to parent them. You know what I'm saying? So But that's what I got. And did you I think you sent 8 or wait, 6? Oh, you want another? Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, so you want another mini reading? I got you. Oh shit, let me write your timestamp and let me get you in for the raffle. I almost forgot. The September one has started, so let me just do that real quick. Let me move these cards. All right, and you said, how can you be nicer to Jay? Okay, let's see. Oh no, I dropped my paper. Fuck. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Whew. Sorry, that was uncomfortable. I just had to bend down and hurt my boob. All right, let's see. Michelle. All right, let's see. Just getting you for the raffle. All right, let's see. And then let me write your timestamp. 76. 2 questions. Okay. 50. All right, we're good. All right, let's see. All right, so how can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Can you let me know real quick? Is this a lover or a crush or something like that? Or is it a family friend or something like that? Because I'm getting kind of both. Not saying that that would be both, but like they feel like you're being, like you act like their parent. You know, it's like a family vibe, scolding type of situation. Okay, but let's see. How can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Let's see. How can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, first off, how you can be nicer to this person is when they're going through something or when they come to you with like a problem or something like that, they want you to be they want you to like let up on them, not be so harsh. They want you to give them some space, because I feel like something about you may think more like logically, when it comes to pain. Like, you know how like people, like some people just need someone to listen, right? And some people need someone to like give them solutions. This is somebody who doesn't really want you to just be like, well, why don't you do this? Well, why didn't you do that? Well, why da 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 da? They want you to listen and be more empathetic. Okay, so being more empathetic, instead of just giving them like reasons why they should have done this or that, or you know like, yeah, as a good friend, you should give somebody solutions, but sometimes that friend needs somebody to just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, I'm sorry that happened to you, even if it's something small like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's see. Okay, and you said you're friends, but you do talk romantically, so that's probably why I was getting that vibe. So I'm like, feel getting a little bit of both. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Okay, so how can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Yeah, be more playful with this person, okay? Or be in a more playful type of energy when it comes to this person. So I want to say be generous. I'm not saying you have to give this person anything, but like if you know they like, I don't know, Swedish fish. I don't know why that came out, but if they like Swedish fish, and they're sad, maybe go get them a pack of Swedish fish from the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? Like get them. I feel like that would help. They might like gifts or something where you're more like you might do better showing this person that you care by, like, I don't know, like I said, like some people make food for people. Some people buy gifts, to say I'm sorry, or I hope this makes you feel better, to cheer them up. It's something like that. So if you're not good with the emotional part of it, you could do like little kind gestures like that. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you can find like Swedish fish candy at the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? 125. So it's nothing crazy priced or whatever. But if you really care, and if you know that you're not good at the emotional or empathetic part of comforting somebody, you might want to do something more material wise. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, let's see. So I feel like something that you say to this person stresses them out more, or the things that you say stresses them out more. How can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Don't ignore them. Don't ignore this person or their feelings. When they have negative thoughts or when they're thinking negatively, try to like flip it, as in make it positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally be more empathetic. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups when I just split the deck. Let me get some Oracle. Let's see. Let's see. I'll use this one. Fix my chair. Okay. All right. So how can Michelle be nicer to Jay? How can Michelle be nicer to Jay? Yeah, learn them. Learn them. Learn more about them. Learn what they like. Learn what they don't like. Be more, I want to say, analytical to this person and who they are and how they operate. Like when you really love somebody or when you really care about somebody, you will just naturally want to learn them, or you'll naturally notice certain things about them that maybe not everybody else notices, right? So it's something about like you getting to know this person without, you know, yeah, because this person, I feel like they get sad and then they feel like you make it worse. Okay. Um, so get to know them more on a deeper level. And I feel like that would actually help. Like you would just naturally figure out things and like how to handle this person. Yeah, detective, like get to know them more on a deeper level. Unfinished business. Let's see. Yeah, don't they feel betrayed when you kind of dismiss them. So maybe try to like revisit certain conversations, you know? Be like, "Hey, like how are you feeling about that situation you told me about?" They might be wanting to like still talk about something again, and that could help them get through something. I feel like they're hurting, or when they do go through things, the memory of it still sticks with them, so they want to talk about it more. And also, I want to say, like, don't expect too much out of this person, okay? We have expectations. This is literally telling me to tell you, like, learn them, get to know them, research them, what they like, what they don't like, notice the small stuff, not just brush it off. Don't be like, I don't want to talk about that. Ugh. Sometimes it is annoying, when you don't want to hear something, right? But learn them. If you really care, learn them. We got like 3 analyzing / learning, library, detective, you know, those type of cards coming out here. I feel like it'll mean something if you actually get to know them. Ask questions. And I feel like, yeah, that will calm their mind or help them feel more comfortable. Let's see. Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know if it's you or not, but they could kind of feel like you care more about like looks than emotions or how something appears. Look, another analyzing card, detective. Get to know them. I don't know if they have Virgo in their chart or not, but Virgos are very analytical naturally. So if they do have Virgo somewhere in their chart, they want that back. That Virgo's like someone who gets to know them, you know, the small stuff. All right. Let's see. Anything else for how Michelle can be nicer to Jay? And again, something about let them have their space too. I feel like that's something you can learn about this person is that they do like their space when they're going through it. But like when they do approach you to talk about something, don't dismiss them because I feel like it's already hard for them to talk about certain things, you know? All right. Yeah, we got lovers, driver, reverse, and love on the brain. So this could turn into something deeper, but you got to be more empathetic. You got to be a bit like more lovey or show that you care, you know? Because I feel like a love situation between you and this person is not really moving forward maybe the way you want it to. Or if things start to slow down, it's because they feel like you're drill sergeant Michelle. Okay, like they feel like, damn, can she be nice for once, you know? So that's what I'm getting. Okay. They feel like you're very, very serious, or you might think more logically. They need someone with emotion, you know? So I hope that makes sense. But empathy is a big part of it, okay? That is what I got for you. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I'll be live tomorrow again for personals, but I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna timestamp the signs and then your questions after it. So make sure to save the link. This one will be public because it's the Aries through Pisces reading. So yeah, save the link so you don't lose it somewhere in your notes. And I will timestamp everything in at least the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to do it right away. All right, but you have a great night. Thank you for joining, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Okay, bye.